So in the last class, we made our API better, right? By adding lots of features. And today we will continue adding more features. Okay. So here we did sorting, right? And here, okay, sorry. And here we made limiting, I think. And now we will try to do pagination and sorry, this is fields. And we will try to do the limiting and the pagination now. So pagination and they go together usually. Okay. So it's actually already giving me the code and I will try to explain as well. Okay. So let me not use it and come back here. So let me just show you how we will mention that in the URL. Come back here, get all tools. So you might ask, what is the necessity even, right? So let's just run the server first. CD and npm start. The necessity of this is, let's say you have thousands of resources at the tools and you don't want to see all of them at once, right? So there should be a way like page number 10 and only 10 resources per page, right? Per page only I need 10 resources, right? So that's when you can do it like this. Like I want the page number set to 1 and the limit set to 10, something like this, right? So when you set this, only the page number 1 with the 10 number 10 limit should be there, or per page you want 100, then you can have it like this. Clear? I hope made my point clear. So this is what I want, this is what I want to set. Okay. Okay, so now let's implement this here in the controller. Okay, so in order to set the pagination on the query, you would have to do it like skip. Okay, and for limit, you have the limit option itself. This is what you want to set. Okay, I want to skip 20 uh, results, and then I only want to show 10 things. Okay, so if you're in the page 1, you don't have to skip anything, zero skip, or just page number 1, and then I want to have the 10 results. Okay, like this. So let me just have a comment here. So page equals to 1 and limit equals to 10, right? And on the page 2, it will be page 2, the limit will be like 10, meaning on the page, it will be, the range will be from 1 to 10. And the limit here would be 11 to 20 and something like this, right? Okay, so now I have to mention here. For this, it's like this. And for the page 2, this will be page 2 and limit is just 10, right? So now how do we come up with the code for this, right? So for this, we just have to make, let's have some variables for this first. So const, the page, okay? So equals to, that will be available in the request.query.page. And if they have not mentioned the page, we want this to be default 1. Okay, this is the default value that I want to have. And if they have mentioned the page, I want to keep it as it is. And I'm multiplying this with the 1 because we want to convert this to a number. This will be available as a string. Okay. Okay, so the next is I want to have the limit. So set to request.query.limit. Again, I'm converting this to number by multiplying it with 1. And if they have not mentioned the limit, we are setting it to 100. Okay, that is the minimum limit. Okay, maybe for now we can have, like, let's say 5. 5 is the limit that I want to have. Okay, or let's make it to 3. Okay. Okay, so usually 5 is better for now for our tours package. And how have we derived the skip, right? So observe here, like let's say here on page 2, what do we mean? How much should we skip? On page 2, we have to skip the limit, right? Which is page 1 into the limit, which is 10 results we have to skip. Okay, let's do the same thing for the page 3. Okay, page 3 limit is 10, meaning it will start from 21 and up to 30. For page 3, how much do we have to skip? We have to skip 20 values, right? So the skip value is always the page number minus 1 and the limit multiplication with that, right? That's pretty simple here, right? So if for page 2 the skip value is 10, right? So which is, sorry, page minus 1 is the 1, and into the limit is 10, so 10 values you have to skip. And for the page 3 you have to skip uh, 2 multiplied with the 10, which is 20, right? And the limit is 10. So it's matching, right? This is the formula. And you don't have to derive it again and again. You can just use this formula as well. This is totally fine, right? So now we can simply attach this here, okay, to the query. Come back here, skip, and then the limit. Okay, so what if they have not mentioned okay, let's just run this once, come back here, get all tools, and the page is 1, limit is 100. Okay, so let's hit send. So we have all the 9 results because we have limit set to 100. So let's say let me set it to 3. Okay, and hit send. We only have results of 3, and this is the thing. Clear? Okay, so what if I say page number 4 here, right? So now the problem is we only have 9 toes and limit is 3, so 3 3 is a 9. We only have 3 pages, right? So page 4 is invalid here, right? So we have to give them an answer like there is an error, page limit, right? So how do we do that, right? So we can come back here, and if, okay, so if there is request dot page dot query dot page, and then we can use this thing. Okay, I will just give the code once. This is giving me exact code. This is really nice. Okay, so I'll just explain this code once. If the request.query.page is present and number of tours on the tour document, right? So we will try to store that first, right? We will take the total tours by accessing the count documents method on the tour model, and then we will compare how many skips have we made. Like if we have made skips more than 9, then it is, we are trying to throw an error. For throwing error you just have to write throw and the naive error and write a message. We are throwing the error because we don't want to handle the error. If there is any error in the try catch block, it will be caught in the catch block here, so we don't have to handle the error again, right? We can try to log the error dot message here. Okay, so it will show the message. So we're simply throwing the error if the total tour is equal to or greater than the skip. Okay, so let's just save it and come back here and hit send. Now we will get a message saying this page does not exist, right? Let me make it to 3 here, and we have the page number 3 and we have all the result. Okay, so maybe in the result also we can mention in which page number we are in. Okay, so in the results, come back here, page equals to page, but we already have the page. We can simply add this. Okay, so let's just check the result once. Let's hit, so not this, get all tools, this one. Okay, hit send and observe here we are at the page 3. The results are total 3. Okay, so, and of course you can also do like what is the top 3 tours, right? You can also try to get those things like top 3 tours or top 5 expensive tours, right? So how would you do it, right? The top 3 tours would be like, I want to be in the page 1. Okay, I want to be in the page 1, limit is set to 3, and top meaning the rating should be high, so rating, okay, so rating should be greater than, sorry, rating should be in the higher order, right? So sorted by the rating, sort by the rating bit high, from high to low, right? Meaning minus rating, sorry, and the price should be positive from low to high. So if higher the rating and the lower the price, they're the best top 3 tours, right? So right now this is 149 and all, right? So let's hit send. Observe here we are at the page 1, And the rating of this is 4.5, and the price is 397. Okay, so the first criteria to order sort is the rating, highest rating. So, but this is rating average. Okay, so this is rating 4.5. Let's scroll down. So again, this is 4.5 and 497. Maybe we can make it rating average here. Hit send. Okay, so rating average, highest is this one has 4.7. This one again has 4.8. Okay, we have a mistake here. Ratings average. Okay. Okay. So this should be higher one. 4.9 is the highest one, and 4.9, right? And then these two have arranged based on the price. This is 1497. This should be the second one should be less than that or equal. Okay, 1497, and this is 497. Okay, but a rating average of 4.8. Okay. Okay, I hope this is clear, and this is where we end our making our API thing better. Now we will try to move on to the next thing, maybe aggregation. Okay, aggregate doing getting aggregate results, and then we are done with the making API better. We will move on to the error handling and more on Mongoose, where we include authentication authorization as well. Okay, thank you.